yourself for us?
So I'm Raghunandan, I'm from India. So I belong to southern part of India. So I believe life has a laboratory, and I continuously do experiments by following my inspirations. And my inspirations are, I worked as a corporate guy, I did some social activism, I got into entrepreneurship. Now currently my inspiration is into writing. So what I'm doing is there is so much of history in our country, and with so much of huge population, I'm trying to relate history to contemporary times and getting an ideology so that I can utilize the youth resource which we have, the treasure which we have, to create amazing things and to realize their potential. That is what I'm doing now.
So how do you tie climate change, climate action into what you do?
So for any problem, the solution is in the mind, and India has abundance of that. India has 1.2 billion population, and it's sad to know that we are not utilizing such a great resource for climatic change. So what I want to do is, I strongly believe that the greatest problem is creating the synergy among the people to utilize the creative juices for solving those problems, and that is what not happening at this point of time. So with 1.2 billion population, what I'm going to do is I'm creating an educational module wherein getting together many people and utilizing the creative juices for creating sustainable solutions and encouraging and creating awareness among people about this climatic change. Yeah.
And how has this expedition and this experience in Antarctica impacted you and inspired you to carry this message home?
Yeah. So what I see this Antarctica is a beautiful picture of a god. And if you take example of Leonardo da Vinci, we always talk about Mona Lisa. And I see God's greatest painting is out here. And while I was traveling on the boat, I'm seeing the ice pieces which are floating, and it is really painful that this beautiful painting is crumbling. And if we cannot do as a human beings to protect this one, we are gone. And as I told, that India has so much of huge potential, that is 1.2 billion population, and in that the majority of them are youth. So I'm going to take this message that we need to certainly protect this Antarctica, or else we all gonna die, and that is what the need of are at this point of time. So that is how I look at it.
And you've heard a lot about the South Pole Energy Challenge at the end of the year, Rob and Barney marching together 600 miles.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Does that give you hope, or what do you take away from that experience?
See, one thing I believe is human needs to be optimistic. If there is no optimism in human, we are all done. So when I see such kind of things happening, for example, if I take example of Netherlands, they are low-lying areas, but using the technology, what I've done there is the low-lying areas are not submerged. So in the same way, for us, the rescue is technology, though we have tampered with the whole environment in such a way, and the technology is only panacea at this point of time. And the way the innovations or creations will come only from the human mind. And this South Pole Challenge, because the way the hostile this environment is, it's not easy to survive. And if they are surviving for that distance by taking only renewable energy, it is giving a very, very strong message to the people that if they can do it, we can really adapt to renewable energies. And if people can survive here, anyone can survive anywhere in the world. So that is the very strong message that I see that it will percolate to people, and it will inspire many people to take up renewable energies, sustainable energies more seriously.
And as participants of this program, it is our obligation to go home with this message, as you said you will do, but what specific actionable things will you be telling others and be doing yourself?
So one thing is, as I told, that for me, I see India as a land of amazing human resource, and I also see pain in looking at that we are not utilizing the collective brain power to create solutions and all. So what I'm going to do after going to India is, as I told about my educational module, I'm going to go to each and every state. We have 29 states in India, and I'm going to go to villages, and I'm going to create masterminds there so that collectively, we all can solve problems. And I'm very optimistic about potential of human mind, and I'm sure that I'm going to create some sustainable solutions by utilizing the human part of my country and giving that to the world.
So empowering humans to find the solution.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.